So I'm just going to throw something at y'all. This may be tough to answer, but I'm going to try it. See what you think. What do you think it means to be a Phillips?
To me, it means a lot. You know, it's, the history of Uncle Sam and what we've learned and without education, really, we just learned by seeing and feeling. And I don't know if there's anything any better. You know, and that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
But you know, the example of our Uncle Sam and Dad, Mom and Becky and Dean, and just a lot, and just a lot to be proud of.
Yeah.
You know, besides the other family members.
Yeah. I mean, our family. If you look at every member of our family, you know, especially our aunts and uncles, there was no better people. They were great. I mean, none of them had a lot of money. Uncle Sam didn't have a lot of money.
No.
You know, I mean, you know, they did.
He had to quit school at
Yep.
10th grade,
Yeah.
take care of his deaf mute aunt and his mother.
And you know, and it's the people, you know, that it's what's ingrained in them. You know, the spirit that they have, the can-do spirit. Living within your means, so to speak. You know, if you didn't have what everyone else had, you were happy with what you had. And I just think it, you know, to me, that's what it means to be a Phillips family. It's just great. You know, I hate that I don't get to see the relatives down in Florence as much as I'd like to.
Yeah.
I don't know hardly any of them anymore.
Not
you know.
anymore.
Yeah, but it's a shame, and I hope it is carried on and through our kids.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we lost Debbie. I mean, it's heartbreaking. You know,
Yeah.
we lost Wes. You know, it was just, you know, when that happens, you know, it takes a lot out of you. But you know, they're not here, they're gone. But their families are moving on, we're moving on. And sometime we're going to be gone. And that we have our family here to carry on and to do. And I think we've ingrained in them, like you've ingrained in Hallie.
Yeah.
Like I think I've ingrained in Jeff.
Yeah,
Like
it makes-
Sam is ingrained in all of his girls. I mean, I think Selecta Hits, and I think Phillips Entertainment, Phillips Studio are in good hands. You know, and I think, you know, I'm proud to be a part of that. I mean, Selecta Hits was 4 generations.
Yeah.
You know, you're in your, what, 3rd generation?
Yeah, we're 3rd generation.
Yeah. So, you know,
And
how many
Noah
peop-
was in here yesterday playing drums, so
Yeah.
we'll
Oh,
was
see.
it?
Noah has got the DNA of Phillips DNA.
Oh, that's great.
How many people can say that? How many companies can say that? How many businesses can say that? Not very
Not
many.
very many.
Not very many.
No doubt about
And
it.
I don't think you can find anyone who has any sense that would ever have a bad thing to say about the Phillips family. Not one thing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I would agree with
You
that.
know, and it's, you know, that's what I'm proud about more than anything else is it's not a legacy of music, which is great. It's a legacy of how we treat people,
Yeah.
how we grew up, how we persevered. And to me, I can't be any proud. That's the thing I'm most proud of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Well, you know, that's a tough question to answer, to
It
be
is.
honest with you. You know, because Sam was very a devout individualist, and that's not the paved road; it's the unpaved road to go down. And it's all he really preached to us was, you know, don't go down a path that's already been done, you know. And so, individuality to the extreme, and it's the truth. And so, you know, I go places and people come up to me and want their picture made with me, and I'm thinking, I really am honored that. But you know, if it hadn't been for my dad, and your dad, and Judd, and and the Phillips family, and the success that we've had, I might be just some guy on the loading dock. I worked at a loading dock, you know. I worked at a swimming pool company too.
I
but-
worked at a meat packing company. Sam,
Yeah, so
Sam
I mean, I'm
climbed
just saying,
power lines.
we're
You know, that's what we did to survive.
Yeah.
You know, when we were younger and trying to make a go at it.
Yeah.
I just think there couldn't be a better legacy to be in than the. I mean, maybe that's a little overstatement. That it couldn't be a better, but it's a wonderful legacy to be part of the Phillips family. And there's been a lot of accomplishments. And from the ground up,
Yep.
everybody in this family has come from the ground up. I mean, nobody passed down any,
Oh, no.
you know, I mean, maybe me and Knox, I mean, at some point in time, you know, there was money that was involved that was, you know, we were able to share in, but it really wasn't always that way, you know. And but, you know, I think I am the Phillips family.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it. I mean, any other claim to fame. I mean, I'm a guitar player, I'm a songwriter, and all that. But you know how many songwriters and guitar players there are in the world?
Yeah.
That
I'm embarrassed when people will say, hey, this is a member of Music Royalty in Memphis.
yeah, me too.
I'm
Me
not.
too. Me too.
Right.
I'm not a member of
Oh, not
Music
at all.
Royalty.
I don't feel like I am either.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Well, I feel like I am.
I know you are.
What the hell?
You absolutely are, yeah.
You know?
But I do. I mean,
it is a really humbling thing.
It
though.
is. I mean,
it is.
Well, it changed the world. That's the thing. You know, if what this family has done had not really changed the world, if it just changed the city,
Right.
Exactly.
you know. But I mean, it changed the world. So it's for us. I think it is incumbent. Is that the right word? Incumbent on us to continue that. Like you said, be kind to people, treat people like we want to be treated. You know, and like, you know, like I said before, Hallie has been. We fight sometimes, man. You know, but not really fight. We love each other, but.
We're
I used to tell my dad, you know, I'm a prodigal son. I left. You know, Knox was always around, and he should have been. He was always around. I just never could take orders very well, and so I had to leave and go away and can come back. But I was the prodigal son. I left, and I realized. I mean, after I've been through truck lines and Army and all this stuff, I was going, you know. You get your own studio,
Exactly.
you get your own place. You need to get your ass back down there and you know, not get in line.
Or
And
get
then
with the program a little bit.
my father welcomed me with open arms. I mean, he didn't say, "Well, you little motherfucker, you know, you left and you know, why, you know." He just
Exactly.
said, "Come on back in, everything's cool, whatever." And before he died, he was on his deathbed actually. And I went to the hospital and I said, "Look, man," I said, "I'm really sorry if I, you know, was I don't know what the word is." I said, "I'm really sorry if I did things that you didn't like and everything." And he couldn't speak at that time. He just said, like, "That don't make a shit. Man. That's, don't even worry about it, you know."
well, to me, you embodied
Yeah.
Uncle Sam.
He does.
Well,
you
I
do,
hope so.
You do now, you know.
I hope so.
You're not a cookie cutter guy.
Yeah.
You think outside the lines.
Yeah.
You know, that's, you know, I think that's what it's all about.
I do
You know,
too.
you're nonconformist.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I go back to the Phillips family. I would be proud, and I am proud, to be a Phillips if it had nothing to do with the music business.
Yeah.
Me too.
Because of our family, because of the we grew up. You know, I mean, there wasn't a bad one in the except for maybe you and
Maybe him.
Oh, I'm going to tear up now.
Yeah,
I know, it's
Can we
true.
cut that out?
I'm emotional over here, really.